How are you doing, Chris? You okay? Are you settled well?
Yeah, no, listen, it's been a pretty easy transition with the people around. They've made it pretty easy for me, so it's been good.
Yeah. Well, what are your first impressions of the squad out there?
Yeah, pretty impressed actually. So I think the diversity in range is good. We've got a number of experienced players, obviously, and we've got some young guys coming through. So I think, looking forward to the future, we've got some good boys. But I think first and foremost this season, I think we've got a team that's going to be really competitive in all the competitions.
Yeah. Can we expect the style to change at all?
No, mate. No, not really. I think if you look at Ospreys historically, they've had good systems in place, and it's done them pretty well. So, I'm here basically just to add a few little bits and pieces, but overall, you won't see too much change.
You're replacing someone who's been a long time, doesn't
Yeah.
So, I mean, how much daunting is that? What's that challenge like?
Oh, I think in every opportunity, or every time every experience is an opportunity to be had, and I think Humps has left a pretty awesome legacy here, and particularly around the forward play and how their attitude is, scrumming, mauling, line out stuff. So to come in after somebody like that, it's always going to be difficult. I think the key thing for me, mate, is that I've come in with my eyes open and my ears open. Again, you'd be a foolish man to come in and try and change everything. So again, it's just a matter of just adding to what's already been gone before me.
You've got a few Lions here. You must be sort of buzzing after the Lions talk. You've got a few Lions players here. Are they going to play out key roles this season? To keep up the role playing together?
Oh, mate, we'd have to, from a coaching point of view, we'd have to have a discussion about that, and it's not really my place to say. But I guess the key thing is that what I'm excited about is that they come into training next week from a set piece point of view, and the experience that those guys will bring to our younger guys is what I'm really looking forward to. So, how and what it looks like down the track, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
As a coach, though, having worked with 5 Lions forwards, that must be very exciting.
Yeah, hugely exciting, and again, I just think that I'm looking forward to those guys coming back in and adding massive value to this team, and so taking a good leadership role within the team, within the squad.
Chris, are you optimistic the youngsters will hold the fort, until the Lions get back?
Well, they have to, mate.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
With those guys,
Yeah, mate, absolutely. They're all keen to learn, and they're keen to go well, and like as we all been young once, you're going to make mistakes out there and that, but they've got to do the job, and it's as simple as that.
What attracted you to this job?
Oh, a number of things, mate. I think I like the parallels to Waikato. There's a club that's had to cut their cloth to make things work, and I think from a club they realise what's actually needed, not wanted, and I think there's a big difference in that. I think working with a coaching staff that are wanting to play and have a positive approach around the game, having a diverse squad that you've got the experience of the Lions and the numerous Welsh caps players that we've got to the young guys. So those 3 pretty important ingredients for me to take the role.
I want to put Scrum half. Obviously, you've had some bad news today on Tom. He's out for 2 months. He could be. That being the case, your Scrum half resources are pretty depleted. Yeah,
but again, you've got to take a solutions-focused approach to it, I think. And again, the next guy that gets the opportunity is going to have to step up. And I guess that's footy going to have those injuries. So Tito's going to have a fair bit of work ahead of him. But whoever comes in and fills that second role has got a job to do. So.
Yeah, he looks good, Tito.
Yeah. I mean, we had a good session today, and again, just with Nigel here working around the scrum feed, and which is going to be a pretty important part of the game going forward. Tito took that on pretty well.
Yeah. The new laws, what do you make of them? How do you think they affect them?
Yeah, I quite like I can understand what they're doing with the scrum engagement. I quite like that. There's some difficulties around that. But again, that's just going to be a teething issue. We'll in 3 or 4 weeks' time, we'll be having a completely different conversation. But the scrum feeds is going to be something that we're going to have to make sure that we get right, because they're in a zero tolerance around non-straights. And again, if you've watched the Championship Rugby on the weekend, there's a number of positive platforms that got penalised for incorrect feeds. So we've just got to make sure we get those little bits and pieces right. The reality is we're going to make some mistakes around that area. We're going to get penalised in the first couple of weeks. It's just the reality of life, and we've just got to deal with it. So, but we'll be better for that in a couple of weeks' time.
Chris, what did you think of the Ospreys Lions in the summer?
Outstanding.
Really impressed.
Oh, I thought it was awesome. And again, if you look from a bigger picture, the Lions as an entity, as a package, I think it was just awesome that they got up and beat Australia. I wouldn't probably be saying the same thing if they were playing the All Blacks, but I thought it was awesome for them. And
Well, what about specifically the Ospreys' contribution to it?
yeah.
5 of them, 4 test Lions.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's pretty special, isn't it, for any club to have that, and obviously with Alan Wynne being captain at the point that really mattered was pretty awesome. So, I think that they all must have had an outstanding time down in Australia. So, from a club point of view, I think it's something to be pretty proud of.
Who's your captain this weekend, Chris?
Tom Smith.
Is that right?
Yeah, has that team been released? Yeah.
Yeah. Good news that Eli Walker is back fit, and Aslan making his debut on the wing as well.
Yeah, some excitement there, and I think both those boys will be keen to get some rugby and get out there and get ball in hand. So again, excited by both what those two boys are going to be able to bring the team.
Good stuff. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Chris.